Hello, my name is Angle, formerly known as Angel129 or Angle135 or something, and this is the first video I made about in-game mechanics of Roark's Attack on Titan fangame. In this video, I'm going to explain how I play this awesome game, starting by the basics of the game and then explaining harder and harder concepts. Without the need for so much chatter, let's begin with the easiest concepts to implement in your gameplay. The main thing you need to focus in this game is movement, since the game is highly movement based, with a little of mind games in it. As you can see, the main class I play is the anti-personal gear or APG, and my main pair is what I call dodge focused movement. So, to start with the actual video, the first concept I want to talk about is what I call gas and hooks management. This is everything that you can do with gas and hooks alone. With the gas, you can get more height when jumping and slightly move to any direction you want. With the hooks, you are able to travel everywhere if you know how and where to grapple your hooks. This is especially useful when moving with low gas or for escaping from dangerous situations. After saying this, I highly suggest you to practice this in an offline lobby to get a grasp of how the in-game physics work, so you can understand what your options are in any given situation. When playing the APG class, you need to know how to keep yourself alive and in range to take the highest amount of shot opportunities you can. In order to keep yourself alive, you can try to implement in your gameplay the next 4 things: directional dodging, super jumping, circle dodging, and the zoning strat. Directional dodging consists in double tapping your movement keybinds in a way you evade your enemy's attack. You can do this in any direction, even upwards or downwards, with pressing E or Q. To perform a super jump or a slope jump, you have to approach a slope and time your jump key after slightly starting to run on the slope. If performed correctly, you will be launched upwards at an impressive high speed. You can also grapple onto something below you to keep your momentum. The next thing you can implement in your gameplay is circle dodging. You can do this one by timing your jump key when you're about to get attacked while quickly flicking your mouse to grapple with your hook to a side of your character in order to perform a circle motion. First of all, what is zoning? I define zoning as relying on the pressure you put in your enemies by having a ranged weapon to keep a zone or give yourself an easier shot. All you have to do is grapple your hook on something that is somewhat higher than you to make a semicircle motion mid-air, while being ready to shoot if an opportunity is given to you. Okay, now let's talk about shot opportunities. A shot opportunity is every time when an enemy is in range of your weapon and you have ammo to attack. This concept applies regardless of you being actually ready to shoot. After understanding this concept, let's talk about how to get as much shot opportunities as possible. In order to take advantage of the shot opportunities the game gives to you, you want to be comfortable doing these 3 things. The first one is a simple backdash shot. Performing this movement is as simple as timing a backwards dash while readying your weapon to give yourself a nice shot against the enemy that just missed the attack. The second concept is grapple shot. If you want to do a grapple shot, you have to know one thing first. Your character always faces the general direction of your hook when grappled onto something. You have to take this in count because you cannot shoot behind you. So, you can perform a grapple shot by grappling your hook to any surface and readying your weapon to shoot when you have a shot opportunity. This concept is one of the most important to implement in your gameplay if you want to take the most amount of shot opportunities, because it allows you to be able to shoot in most situations. The last concept is what I call the angle tech. This one is the hardest to pull off because of how you have to set it. To perform this tech, you have to meet two conditions. 1. If to be fighting an APG player, and 2. If to be grabbed on something that is at least 15 meters in front of you. Here there is an example. Now let's talk more in depth about what happened in this clip. First, you need to identify where your foe is aiming. Secondly, click your mouse to a somewhat angled direction from where the enemy's bullet will travel as fast as possible and double tap the S key. Now, flick back your aim to where the enemy will be in the near future. Now, you just gotta let go the shot you were already charging. Here a slow-mo of how it looks. Well, thanks for watching this video. I hope it helps you to get a little bit better at this game. And I'm not exactly the best, but I think I know one or two things. So see you in the next one.
Time changed, we're different, but my mind still says redundant things. Can I not think? Will you love this part?